Morning.
Hey, good morning, Camden.
How are you today?
I'm excellent, excellent. How about you?
I'm doing great. I've been running some Facebook experiments, and they've been coming back pretty positive. So I've just been working on trying to figure out how to make things go viral, and so just trying
Cool.
to figure out that process. What have you been up to?
Classes this week. I'm in Toronto. I'm walking from my condo over to my office. Indoors in the Toronto Path. It's about a 5-minute walk for me, which is kind of nice because apparently it's minus 20 outside, but I have no idea. So.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy out there. I hear it's supposed to hit minus 27.
Oh my lord! Yeah, I'm gonna be like I'll be like a mole here the next couple of days. I'm not going outside, probably.
All right, so I got some questions here from some of the people on Facebook, and it's actually pretty cool because one of them is from Australia, and I believe
Nice.
this is the first time we've had someone from over there ask
Good.
a question.
From down under.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, let's talk to the people from down under. What's your question?
All right, so the first one is Ben, and I kind of paraphrase this question a little bit to kind of have it more solution-based. So Ben's question is, it seems like good business practices and customer service have dramatically decreased over the last 30 years. What do you think happened, and how can I take advantage of that?
Okay, so got I think two general thoughts on that. I think for all of us that are listening to these things, myself included, we could only hope so because it's going to create a bigger gap in opportunity for all of us. That's the reality of it. So if that's actually the case, honestly, it's a good thing because it's step up or step away. And, the Pareto Principle, the 80-20 rule, 80% of the people only producing 20%, 20% only producing 80%. And then, is that top, whatever, 5 or 10 makes it a lot easier to get to the top 20% or 5 or 10% if nobody else is training and, staying up late and getting up early and working hard and all that stuff. So let's hope it's true for everybody listening to this. The fact of the matter, hard to determine. I think sometimes because of the internet, it's almost like, MRIs and all this stuff, it seems like everybody's got a disease or a problem right now. We might, but it's, you can find things now that they couldn't find 50 years ago. People used to just die from a headache. I remember my grandmother telling me that. Oh yeah, so-and-so died from a sore stomach. I mean, who knows what they had?
Wow.
So with some of the stuff with the internet, I think, it just looks like there's a lot more than there is because everybody's talking to everybody. If there's a complaint in Australia, they might hit me here in Toronto. I could hear about it easily within 5 minutes or 5 hours. So I don't know. Buyer beware stuff when I was younger was really the theme. It was always buyer beware. There was no return policies. You get in complete crazy arguments with people, and there's nothing you could do about it. There's no way to even prove it. Now we've got people recording conversations on smartphones by video, and so I don't really know if that's true. I'm going to say maybe we've become a little bit lazy and a little bit skeptical, perhaps, but I think the overall customer experience is probably better than it was. My recollection of most industries I've been involved in the last 20 years. So I'm not sure, but I hope he's right. If he's right, it's good for us.
Yeah, I actually agree, especially with the part that you said about with some of these things now today. It seems like the expectations are a little bit lower. I remember listening to one of your podcasts, and I wasn't sure if it was you or the host, but they said that whoever the super achiever of the future can focus in 20-minute blocks. And it's great because 20 minutes isn't that much of a long time. You can get a lot done in 20 minutes. And I'm not sure what it was before, but my original thought was, geez, if it was 45 minutes even, or an hour, the expectation is really low because people's attention span, it's so low. And
absolutely,
it's really, really bad. So if anyone can even focus for 20 minutes, that's, I feel like almost anyone can do that. So they can. It seems like if they're willing to do that, they can get ahead of most people. So I completely.
And then you get freaks like me. I've been focused on basically one target, one goal for 25 years. So
yeah. So exactly.
That's the side of the extreme.
Exactly.
If you find something to really love, and I do love what I do, I'm lucky. It becomes easy to do 20 hours. Never mind 20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. So exactly what you were saying, that I really do hope that, the bar is set that low just so it just makes it a lot easier for everyone else. So the